Hi guys, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel. So today I was looking through some stuff and I found this bag. Here I'll show you. It's actually empty now because I took all the stuff out. But I found this bag that I actually haven't looked through since I moved here, and that was like half a year ago. So I decided randomly at like 3 o'clock in the morning to look through it, and I thought, why not make a video out of it? I don't know if that's something you'd be into, but I just thought it would be kind of fun to go through it together. There's some stuff in this bag that I haven't seen in a while, and some stuff that I completely forgot that I had. So yeah, let's jump right into it. The first thing that I found in this bag was a whole bunch of my Comic-Con stuff that I have, which makes sense because the bag that had all this stuff in it was the bag that I was carrying around during Comic-Con, so I wouldn't have to carry so much stuff. So I found like this piece of paper, which is basically, it's the QR code. This one is actually the QR code for my boyfriend's pass that I bought to go to Comic-Con. And I remember I wanted to keep it as like a remembrance, which honestly I don't remember why I did, but there's that. The next thing that I found was my gold pass from the 2014 Comic-Con. I'm really surprised that I have this. Because last year, in 2015, I was VIP. I honestly have no idea where my VIP pass is from last year, but this one was from the first time I ever went to Comic-Con, and I was gold. And then in 2015, I decided to be VIP so I could skip ahead in the lines, but it actually made no difference that year. So I'm hoping that this year it'll be a little different. I have my VIP thing, which I think these are super cool. It's kind of hard to see, but I think these are cool because basically these are the new electronic ones that they started in 2015 at the 2015 Comic-Con, and basically all you do is you tap this cool little tiny machine when you go in and out of the building, instead of having like these stamps that rub off, or just like these rinky-dinky weird little ones that are hard to see. You just walk in, you tap the machine, and it's really, really cool. That's how you check in, that's how you check out, and I find it really, really cool that they do that and that we have that technology. And I know it's going to be back this year, which is really, really cool. I'm kind of hoping to keep the VIPs this purple color because I love this purple color. It actually looks blue on camera, but it is actually a very pretty purple. This was from a guy. He stopped to my sister when we were waiting for my boyfriend to get out of the bathroom, and it's basically a guy who wrote this book. It's called The Mexican Eskimo, and it basically talks about things that people feel are too taboo to talk about or afraid to talk about, like substance abuse, suicide, neglect, anger, depression, stuff that people usually kind of try to veer from. And I thought it was really cool, a really good story. Basically, on the back it says, Mexican Eskimo is a story for grown-ups, a love story about finding trust and hope amongst generations of anger, neglect, and suicide and substance abuse. It is a really good story. I read it and I thought it was really good. I kept this card for two reasons. One, because, as I said, I liked the story, and also it has the website on the back if you're interested in looking it up. It's MexicanEskimo.com. But also, when I go to Comic-Con, most people spend a lot of money on cosplays or props or photo ops or stuff like that. The place that I spend most of my money is the Artists Alley. I really support artists. I think their talents are incredible, and I like the thought of somebody taking the time and sitting down and drawing something or writing something and putting a part of their soul and their heart into it, and then I can have a piece of that. That might sound weird, but I like to support people's art. And so a lot of the reason I kept this card was because I thought the artwork on it was just really beautiful, and I'm honestly I'm more than likely actually gonna frame this and put it up on my wall when I have the chance. And then next I got this thing for, basically it's the Renaissance Fair, but in the winter. It's like a winter Renaissance Fair, which I thought was really cool. We didn't end up going, but I thought the card was really beautiful, so I kept it. The next thing that I found in the bag was an old name tag. I used to work at Arby's, and this was my name tag at Arby's, which one thing that always bugged me about this was that my name, oh, my dog made me jump. But one thing that really, I've been watching too many ghost stories, just so you know. But anyway, one thing that's always bugged me about this name tag is that it makes my name look so puny on this tiny little thing, but I kept it. I burned my other one because I worked at Arby's twice. Me and my best friend did, and we had this bonfire, burned all of our Arby's stuff, and then when I moved out with my roommate, I needed another job. I happened to have the experience, so I ended up working at Arby's again, and so I got this new name tag, and I decided to keep it this time, just kind of like as a memory of where I've been, I guess. But I hate how puny my name is. Like, nobody could actually see that, like, from far away. Could you see that? Could you know that my name was Kat and that I would help you? Like, no. Also, I found some condoms. The next thing I found was this little goblet, and I remember I have it because I thought it was really, really cool, so I had to get it. And it reminds me of like Merlin and the Round Table, or Arthur and the Round Table, and like something that they would drink out of when they were like about to go do something really cool and be like huzzah, or unless it's Vikings. Anyway, I thought this was really cool, and inside of it I found this, which I don't know why this was inside of it. I guess like my mom, when she was cleaning, put stuff inside the bag, and this kind of got in the cup. But this is my Walking Dead key. It's the key to the prison in season 4. My sister bought me season 4 and it came with it. This usually goes on my wallet, which it goes on all my keychains, which here I'll show you. This is usually attached to my wallet. It's a whole bunch of keychains that I carry with me, but I lost the ring on it that attaches to it, so I have no idea where that's at, or else it would be attached to it. The other thing that I found inside the goblet was this really cool Zippo. It has liquid in it, but it's like the cotton on the inside is really old, so it won't light, which is fine because I don't smoke, so I wouldn't use it. But one of the things that I love about it is that it's got this little picture of like a boat or a ship on it, but it looks all tattered and like it's seen places. So it's like the painting's coming off and it's been rubbed, which I think old vintage things like this are really, really cool looking, and so I like to keep them around. And that's also why I've been keeping it in this, because I think it's really cool. Also, what was also inside this goblet, because I'm a weirdo, was this little tiny destroyer action figure. If you don't know what the destroyer is, it's a character, I guess, in Thor, and basically Loki sends it to the town that Thor is in to kill Thor and whoever's in the town, and then, you know, Thor, being Thor, rises back to power and destroys it, and blah blah blah. Natalie Portman realizes how hot he is. That's what this is. Honestly, I don't remember where I got this from. I think I got it in a kid's meal, but I can't remember why I have this destroyer action figure, but I think he's really, really cool. Also, inside of these bags was some of my Charmed graphic novels. Well, there's a reflection. But some of my Charmed graphic novels. See, they're really pretty, and they're actually really good stories. It's basically continuations of after the series ended. So I do have a 4th one. It's all the way over there, and I don't want to crawl over to get it, but it's basically just, it's continuing the story into what happened after the series ended, and you meet a lot of their kids and their new powers and stuff like that. And I bought these for literally, I got 2 for $5, so all 4 of them were only $10, which was really incredible, because usually something this nice and this well put together is so much like more expensive than $10. And so I got these really good, especially at Comic-Con. So that's where I actually bought these, was Comic-Con. And we are almost to the end. The second to last thing is this tiny little rubber man that I bought from Comic-Con. American Horror Story is one of my favorite shows of all time. It's probably on the top of my list. So when I saw this at Comic-Con, I had to have it. I didn't have very much money, but when I saw it, it was one of those things where I didn't care how much money I had to have it. It really wasn't that expensive though, because it's a Funko Pop vinyl thing, but honestly, Comic-Con prices are so much more than normal prices, so I could have probably bought this somewhere else, like online or at a Hot Topic, for much less than I bought at Comic-Con, but I had to have it, and I'm really glad that I have it, and he sits on top of my TV and freaks people out when they come in. And then last but certainly not least, every year at my Salt Lake Comic Con in Utah, the Umbrella Corporation comes around. They come to it, and if you don't know what the Umbrella Corporation is, one, where have you been? And two, they are from Resident Evil, and so they have this really cool little booth. You can take pictures, you can buy things. So when we came around there, I bought my own little container of the T-Virus. And I was going to buy the big double helix of the T-Virus, but it was really expensive, and as I said, I didn't have very much money, but I had to have this. I thought this was really cool and something that I wanted to have, and I'm really hoping that they come back again. I know they will, but I'm hoping that they come back again with these, because I'd like to have a little collection of all the viruses, like the antivirus and the antivirus and just all the other viruses, and I'd like to have a little tiny collection that I could start and put them like in a shadow box or something. Okay, so that was a very lengthy video of me showing you the random things that were mostly Comic-Con related in my bag of wonders that I completely forgot that I had. It was in a little bin tucked under a table, and I was looking for a specific shirt and I saw it, so I was like, oh hey, look. But yes, that was a very lengthy video, and if you liked it and would like me to show you some of the other weird stuff that I have, because I have a lot of odd things that I didn't know that I had, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I have blue food coloring on my thumb. Actually all over my hands. I was getting kind of creative before I started doing this. If you like this video, please give it a great big and huge ginormous thumbs up, and also go ahead and hit that subscribe button wherever it is at, and if you do, I don't know, but if you don't, I have the T-Virus, and I will come for you, and the next thing you'll be doing is ripping somebody's throat out with your teeth, so you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you're not one of my victims. I'm telling you. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and watching me show you some of the odd things that I have. And yes, I'm going to go and watch Ghost Adventures and creep myself out even further, so I hope you have a wonderful day and a beautiful night, and this is Kat signing off. Bye! That was a really unconvincing bye. But yes, anyway, I hope you have a good day. Bye!